Hello, my friends. Um, Welcome back to another Fight Against Depression series. Um, I hope this series is treating you well. I hope it's helping you in some way. I really do hope I can help. Um, or offer even just a bit of advice to help start helping yourself. I, I'm. I don't really have any particular goal in mind for this video. Same for my last couple of videos. I just want to speak to you all, try and offer some support, some more advice about general things. If you want more specific, in-depth videos on certain things, I am working on them. If any come to mind, please comment and I will do my best to work on them like I said so in my previous videos on this series. My goal is not for likes or subs or views or anything like that, monetary gain. I don't care. Skip the ads. Skip all the video if you want. I'm not bothered about the watch time. My goals is just to genuinely help people, help fix the world. I've got a new series, serious issues in the world. Though maybe don't worry about those for now. Work it's okay to work on yourself. So it's okay to give yourself that time. Also, I want to point out quickly, I apologise about the flashing. There's a light on my camera. I can't turn it off. I've tried many times, and I can't cover it up because it flashes inside the lens. Um, so I do apologise. I know it's annoying. It's annoying to me. Um, so yeah, I this video I just wanted to check in with you guys. Um, I've been going through some stuff as well. Everybody does, right? I'm always going to be honest with you guys. I'm an open book. I want to be honest, and honesty is lacking in the world. I'm afraid being authentic is so rare, but it's so valuable. And my goal is to try and teach you how to be more authentic, I guess. Be honest with yourself. I think that's what we'll title this video, authenticity. It is an undervalued, it is, it is a shame, because authenticity and self-love, and I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. It's real. Being authentic, people think it's difficult, and it can be to learn, I suppose. I do my best. I'm not perfect by any means. I never claimed to be perfect. I've still got my own demons to fight. Um, I just being authentic. It's about being honest with yourself and those around you. Yes, some people may get upset. Some people may be offended. Some people just may be genuinely surprised in the changes that they see. That because I'll go straight into it. Being authentic, it creates such a positive energy in yourself. You don't know. It's hard to describe unless you're experiencing, and it is really easy to experience. Once you get momentum going, it is one of the most freeing things you can do. It is so liberating the way that you remove from your shoulders from being authentic, being honest, being true to yourself. And, and I've noticed through my time on the internet and talking to people in person, even. Um, so I forgot where I'm going there. Sorry, I don't. It's gone. I've just been sitting here for a minute. The thought's gone. I'm sorry. Um, Being authentic, yeah, it is game changing. Honestly, I can't express how extraordinary it is. It is really easy as well once you get the hang of it, because it's not about being good or bad per se. It's it's another form of a mindset that will help serve you for the rest of your life. Being authentic, I'm saying authentic and authenticity, it's just a word that I've learned, it's the word I use for myself to incorporate quite a few things. And by definition, the of authenticity is that. So, I am tired, I'm rambling a bit. I'm always a bit rambly, right? Am I like that? I hope so. Um, Being authentic, it is a massive game changer. It's about setting boundaries for yourself, not from your own, even your own habits to people that have influence in your life. I think I've said it before. Even if you're in any form of a toxic relationship, authenticity shows you how unfairly you're being mistreated. For example, being authentic repels toxicity, it repels darkness, it even repels anxiety, and I'm sure there's many more that I I can't say. I've not experienced. I ain't experienced all the mental illnesses. There's some. I'll not go there. Yeah, being authentic. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. Like you have to set boundaries, even with people, even if they've been your close friends for years, even if they're family. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you stop loving them, you stop caring about them. It's just that your personalities can't coexist in the same space. It is. I am. I am speaking it in a light turn, in light ways, but and I know it can. It is mighty serious, and it is. Well, and it can be very, very heavy. On like I said, I've walked in a mile in many of your shoes. I've been there and I've done that, as they say. I've seen the darkest sides of humanity. I've seen the lightest, and it, I don't care to admit that there's more. It seems there's more darkness than light in the world, and darkness itself isn't a bad thing. It darkness it especially if you've experienced it for a long time, darkness can almost form its own will. But if you really think about it, has the darkness really tried to harm you? Or has it tried to protect you? Has it tried to steer you away from bad things? There's I know when I've made some very bad decisions in the past that I knew were extremely bad for me at the time and went ahead and did them anyway. It's like it adds to the darkness and almost gives it its own will. Don't misinterpret me. It doesn't have will. You control the darkness. I know it's easier said than done, but once you learn to do it, it becomes a lot easier. And everybody starts somewhere, right? There's no rush. Just take the time for you. What is the rush? If you're struggling and you're getting depressed about work, is I know for some there's no other option but to work. But if you're young or you have time at home with family, you can live at families or whatever. Just take the time you need. And as harsh as it may sound, the people that truly care about you will be there for you. And if it turns out the ones that you don't expect to see are there for you, or even don't forget the darkness can cloud your judgment as well. It creates a fog, so you got to be careful. But it it's okay to cut some people out of your life. Sorry, I'm like I say, I go through my own stuff, and talking about this stuff with you guys helps me anyway. It's my own therapy. Um, it brings up a lot of memories for me talking about some stuff. Um, yeah, it's okay to feel down. It's okay to feel depressed. It You are okay to be you. You have a right more than anybody else to be you, to do what's best for you. You need to try and choose the better things for you. You can do it. I believe in you. My whole channel believes in you. And even if you don't believe my words, I assure you there is someone that does care about you. I genuinely care about you. And I really hope that comes across. I really hope you can feel the sincerity in my words. You have a right more than anybody else to be happy. Okay? You have a right to be who you want to be. You don't have to put up with the negativity and toxicity in your life. You can say no. You're allowed to say no. You are encouraged to stand up for yourself. That at the core root of authenticity, that is where it is. It's standing up for yourself, for what's right for you. Don't worry about other people. Try to, like, if you're going through stuff and depression, and you can understand where other people in a similar situation may be acting their own headspace, right? So when you're talking to other people, and I hope we all can get better together. Hope I hope we all can grow together to be what we're meant to be happy, to be us. Life can't always be happy and joyful, but there is a balance. There's got to be balance. Everything is balanced. And you may not see it at the moment, but I assure you, you have nothing to fear. Because when it's all said and done, who would you rather be? Someone that's, well, I'll not even go down that one. That might be too stressing for some viewers. I want to be authentic as possible, and I might try and look into a free alternative, like see if I can make a free Patreon for people who can join for free to see me unfiltered. if that's what you want. Uh, if you need someone to talk to, anytime, I will do my best to get in touch with every single one of you who ask. I will do my absolute best. And the more, I hope we can create a new community in the world where everybody in the world is part of the community, where we can all express and just be ourselves without worry. To be in a space where it's okay to feel depressed if you need to. It's okay to feel down, anxious, everything else I haven't mentioned. I do apologise. I keep referring to depression as being a major factor in my life. Um, but this series is to help everybody, mental health issues or not. Everybody can learn. Everybody needs to realise that we're all in this together. We we're social creatures. I know a lot of us don't even see people on a regular basis on most days. I can go weeks without seeing somebody, or even speaking like a text, or even a YouTube comment. And I learned to be fine with that, but that's my choice. I chose to be fine with it, and I am. But it it is what works for me. Sure, I get lonely sometimes too, and everybody does. You can be lonely in a crowded room, but if the people you want there aren't there, does it really matter? Well, to me, it doesn't. I want real people in my life. I have no time for fake friends, for manipulation, relationships. I'm not interested. I want what's best for me now, and I choose. And with authenticity, I chose to be myself. I chose. I'm still working on it, and I've got a long way to go. But I choose to. I chose to embrace the pain and the darkness, and it led me to my own light. I, but that's not to say I didn't try to do, unalive myself, and I've been really bad, and I still have my bad days, and perhaps I had a quite really bad day, a few days, very very recently in this past week or so. But it comes and goes, I suppose. And like I say, it's not about beating depression per se. It's about learning that, or any of these mental issues, that it's not about necessarily beating them. It's learning to coexist with them, learning to see where the weaknesses are, and try to come up with ways to make up for those weaknesses, to play into your strengths. Like, I struggle with words sometimes. I stutter a lot. I can't get the words out that I want. I forget the words. I even forget my sentence halfway through a lot of times, which you'd see in these videos. Um, and I've got I've had numerous issues, and I've got very I'm on the spectrum of autism, and but some things that are very difficult for me, like very like money. When it comes to money, it's got to be a specific way, or it drives me nuts. Or little things. I'm getting better, but I do struggle with some things. I don't know where I'll go with this. I'm rambling again. you have a right to be you. You have the right to be authentic, and being authentic is, without a doubt, one of the greatest blessings you could receive in life. And you can give it yourself. You can learn to do it for yourself. You really can. And you might not believe it now, but trust me, there will. With all you have to do is make the mental choice to decide to start feeling better. You want to feel better. It'll not happen straight away. It'll not happen. It may take weeks. It may take months, even a couple of years. It, I am now 22 somehow, and the past 4 years, and even before that, it's kind of just being focused on bettering myself. Do I feel guilty or ashamed about the time I've missed, or do I feel negative about the time I've spent that I could have been focusing on my career, for example? And the answer is no. I couldn't be more grateful for the choice of using the time I have for me. I've always been trying to be there for other people, and learning to take the time for me. It it, it helps a lot. So I don't, like I said, I had no particular direction for this video. I might keep going for a little bit longer yet. It Authenticity, and yeah, things can be hard. You're learning to set your own boundaries. It's not going to happen at once. It can't happen all at once. It can, I suppose it can, if you're lucky, if you're good enough. But don't worry, I can guarantee you most 99.9% of the population that suffer with anything has a lot of work to do. That it doesn't have to. I've done many hard things in my life, and I've never regretted a single one of them. I've regretted. I've always regretted taking the easy way out, taking the shortcuts. Like like the time I took a shortcut and got jumped. It, it happens. It happens, and it sucks that it happens. But we can learn to be better. We can learn to help ourselves, help each other grow. Be open to the idea that people just aren't as secure in some ways as others. Everybody has got flaws, and if you say you don't, you're lying. And I will fight you in the comments about it. I will fight you in person about it. You're lying. We've all got flaws. We've all got weaknesses. And if you say you don't, that's your weakness. Unable to recognise your own weaknesses. So there's. I'm exhausted. I've been going all day, no sleep again. But you're worth it, honestly. I will. I would sit up and stay awake days and weeks at a time if it ensured that every single one of you could be better, could help to improve yourself, to grow. I would give up every night of sleep for the rest of my life if it meant that the issues in the world would go away. I genuinely believe that you can make anything of yourself. You can do what you want. And it's about being authentic to yourself. It's about saying no, even to yourself. Do I really need this cigarette right now? Could I wait a bit longer? Could do I really need this snack now? Do I really need this drink now? Do I really need this hit now? Can I wait a little bit longer? Is it really essential that I take it now? Like, Does it? Am I gonna die like right now if I don't take it this very minute? And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Even when it comes to things like marijuana, you it can be a lifesaver. It can, but don't underestimate it. It's still a powerful drug. It it plays on your mind, but again, that's a part of that addiction video I've done. I'm gonna keep things like this. I'm gonna keep coming up. This is what the series is for. It's about being open and honest with each other. I always try to be authentic and honest, and especially when it comes to serious issues like mental health, and being honest with you, my friends, and I'd give up more than just sleep if it meant that we could all live peacefully in harmony together in the world. Just if we all could get along, could all live our best lives. I genuinely would. And to be fair, the lack of sleep I'm getting, trying to work on videos, and I'm giving it I'm really trying to put money where my mouth is. And I hope you can help as well. Hopefully you're even at your darkest days. If you're seeing this now, I don't care about the likes, I don't care about the subs, the views. I just want to make sure that everybody that needs help has help or some form of support or learning, generally learning how to cope and deal with these issues rather than just trying to bottle them away because it only makes it worse. And if you can share these with anybody else, these videos, mental health videos, sorry, things are going off in my house again. Try and share this video. It might make you feel better to know that you're trying to influence a positive change in the world. It may help you feel better to know that you're doing good for someone else in your same position, in a similar position as you, or if not in a worse position as you. Because there's levels to it all, and if you're, and you always got to think that some people are probably doing much worse than how you're doing. Now, this isn't for you to feel superior. No. Don't try not to feel better than anybody else. We're all in this together. We're all equals. We're all humans. It's about, and it just puts it into perspective, and you can help. Like you can, if you've dealt with like depression, you can quite easily imagine someone in a much worse position than you. Even if that position doesn't exist, maybe you are the. I'm sorry, not to laugh, but if I don't laugh, I'll burst out crying or something. You might be the most depressed person on planet Earth, and might not be no one after you. But knowing that you can help others, knowing that it could be worse, it could be much worse. I'm. This is take a tone that I don't quite like. I'm sorry. I want. I just want us all to be well and happy together. I want us all to live free, not having to worry about depression, not worrying about crippling habits and stuff. It's not always fun. It's definitely not. It's not really fun. But I do hope we can all get together and really make a change in the world. I really want to help people, and I really want you to help people. I want us all to start helping each other because it creates a chain reaction. If you help somebody else, that might inspire them to help another person. That might help another person, and eventually it might go all around. And if a time comes where you need support and help again, if things have got on top, it'll come back round to you. It'll create a chain of support and help and mental well-being. So I don't like to say I had no particular goal in mind for this video. I just wanted to check in, end up talking about authenticity. But I genuinely hope you well. I know I understand it can be hard, and I have been through, like, not all you, maybe not your position, but I've been somewhere similar. I've been in dark, dark places, and you're not alone. There's many, many, and I hope we all can reach out to each other and start making a difference. Even help each other in the comments, talk your way through some stuff. Use the comments on my videos as a safe space to discuss serious issues that are concerning you. Do be aware that it is still YouTube and there are restrictions to what you can type for swear words, and bear in mind that there may be younger viewers that see it as well. Keep that in mind, but it is a safe space of all ages. If a child, adult, anywhere between, an old person, please join in. Young people ask the elderly some life advice. Elderly ask the children what's the happiest thing about being a child. My comments on my channel is a safe space. I know I created a series called Fixing the Issues and talking about a lot of the world's problems in quite an agitated tone, shall we say, but it is for, I generally think it's for the greater purpose. And hell, even some of my gaming videos or some of my other videos that's not in the series, they might cheer you up a bit. Some are cringy, some of them are funny, some are just like, what? Please check it. Proves at your pleasure. I don't, like I say, I'm not bothered about the views, likes, and subs. If it helps, go through my channel, do what you want. I'm not here to control you, I'm here to help, offer advice. So, I have been going on again for 33 minutes. So I should probably leave this video here. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful night and whatever else time it is for you. I hope... In fact, no, I don't hope. I know better days are coming. I thought it sounded ridiculous when I heard it back then too. But better days do come. You may not see it now, but know that you have everything you need to begin to learn anything. To be you. To be authentic. To be happy. To be free. To be unshackled by addictions. To enjoy life. I know you can do it. I know it doesn't seem like it now. But I know with great... not even dedication. You've got to be dedicated. Let's be honest, you've got to be dedicated. But it takes small steps, baby steps. There's no rush. There's no rush to get anywhere in this life, but to be ourselves. That is what this life is meant for. To learn, to grow, to appreciate, to experience life in as many ways as possible, to basically create a movie. Do you know when they say that you see life flash before your eyes when you die? And if that's true, how long do you want that moment to be? If you offed yourself now, and if, I know it's hard, but if you did now, how short would that gap be? How short would that flash be? Is that all you want to see before you die is pain in darkness? Is that all you want to see? Or do you want to see love, happiness, life in not even necessarily between people, like a love of a pet, a love of a plant, a love of a hobby, a love of a book, something that doesn't harm you, something that I can go on for like this forever. And I I know you can do it. I know it's hard. And I'll leave you with a quote that I heard recently from, I'll not go too far into it, but my spirit guides, shall we say. If you know, you know. But they said, wherever it's from, they said, um, create before you consume. And I believe that's some valuable advice, a pearl of wisdom, if you will. Create before you consume. Create before you consume. I really hope you made it to this point in this video. I really hope you make it to my next video. I really genuinely hope to see you live. And if it makes you feel better, I'll feel better. I want you to still, if you don't believe me that I genuinely come from a place of sincerity in my heart, that I know I want you to be alive. Think of me, if you want to think of me as greedy or something. So, he wants me alive, for my view, for my retention on the video. The ads. That's what he wants, right? So I'll just give you a reason to live. Live to watch my videos. The garbage, I know a lot of them are. But I mean well, I try to have a laugh, I try to have a joke. A lot of the time. And even if it's not my channel, go find another channel, another creator that you prefer with motivation and mental health things. And there are quite a few. So if my pretty face doesn't resonate with you, you don't like my good looks, you don't like my side of things, go find somebody else. But I just know that if you don't like me, I like you. I hope you well. I've had a lot of enemies. I've had some horrible breakups, and I still hope nothing but the best for them. For a lot of them, most of them. There are a couple of exceptions. Don't get me wrong, but most of them I genuinely mean well. I hope well. And if any of my previous friends or exes or whatever have seen this, good luck. I hope you're well. Yeah. I think that's all there is to say in this one. Stay well, stay strong. I know you can make it. I know you can do it. Please, I hope to see you on my next video. Whether it's out of spite or not. If it's take mick out of me, roast me, whatever. Just stick around. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye for now.